Yo, I have decided to change it up a bit, and I'm just gonna start right in the game instead of trying to start when the game is like booting up and loading and stuff. And I feel this is a lot better because then it saves me just a bit of time. It is currently 1:20, 1:19 a.m. more precisely, and I honestly wasn't really planning on playing the game today, but I had time, and I'm also tired from coding. So here we are, another session. And what I remember is that we are slowly starting to put together the pieces. We realize there is sussery afoot. The Reapers are bringing people from the RG straight to the UG. No death needed. Just giving them player pins, and if they have the power, they get sent here. And those powers get transmitted into Sykes. And now, we're in another like mini Scramble Slam where there's not a lot of territory to take over. But there is now an extra thing we got to do, or we can do. I don't remember if it's optional or not. We have to take down Shoka, which sucks. And I do recall this starting off as being foreshadowed to use the time traveling stuff. There was a vision at the beginning. Apparently Shoka was in the vision and she wiped out Motoi. So my assumption is that we have to do some time travel stuff, and luckily we don't have a whole— oh, there's like nothing here. There's like hardly anything here. Oh. But I'm assuming we have to go back in time and then, you know, prevent them from either fighting or just stop Motoi from getting wiped. Because I really don't want to take down Shoka. I like her. I like her character design, I like her personality, and she's seems to kind of be on our side without really being on our side. She's more like common ground with us. We both have common goal of trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening, why are these players here when they probably shouldn't be. And she wants to find the truth, and it seems that they are turning the tables against her, and she's just gonna fight for her own life. So I'm probably gonna go over to Spain Hill first because I feel like it, and we're gonna take over the territory there. There's literally just one piece of turf for each group, team, yeah. This is the Pure Hearts territory, apparently. Sorry, Motoi. Gotta wipe you out first. Spain Hill belongs to the Pure Hearts, right? You got it. This is Motoi's turf. Everyone's favorite whack job. Expertly put. He said something about going after the target, right? Yeah, although I haven't heard anything from him since. He said he was going to message me again later. Right, okay, so it seems like it's optional. You can either take as much turf as you can, or you can take down the target, which is Shoka in this case. Sounded like you thought the target was being a Reaper was some kind of trap. Man, if that vision was on the money, then Motoi could be in real trouble. Maybe we should go after Shoka with him. I must say, it's quite odd. I expected to see more Pure Hearts in this area. You think they've all gone after Shoka? Suits me just fine. We gotta take care. Ooh, we gonna take care of the dweebs. These dweebs, just like the last slam, right? Man, all these characters with their special like vernacular and different ways of speaking makes it really hard for me to read. Some of it I can kind of pick up, but since I'm doing it on the fly, choosing to read it out loud, it becomes really hard to actually read it because my brain has to process what's actually there and does it make sense to me, when in reality I probably don't have to do the latter part. I could just read it out loud. Who cares? I'll figure it out later, cause sitting around waiting ain't my style, yo. Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Right.
Sounds good to me. That way we can roll out whenever Motoi needs us. Time to score us some more turf. Sick. Alright, there's just like the one dude over there. There's not a whole lot of noise in this area. I heard a pig. It's in the alley, I think. Here it is. Let's get this pig. Oh, I forgot to check if there's a side quest. Probably not though, because I don't think there's been any quest on Scramble Slam days. This is like the third day of it, but I don't think there is. Ice and electricity, and I have no electricity, so we do not do this.
Where you going, Rin dude?
We back out. We equip an electricity pin, so I can actually take care of one of the pigs. It was ice and electricity, right? Let's see. Who has an equipable electricity pin? I would prefer Rindo just because it makes life easy. Ice is fret, so I don't gotta worry about that. I could just do 2 electricity, 2 ice, but I don't actually see the need for that. Why is there no electricity to... What the heck? Am I blind? That's light. I swear I had an electric... Oh. This one's right up the top. Oh, it's a stick drill. Man. Alright. Alright, I'll just let Fret and Rindo handle this big noise.
I must needs weather this storm.
Bow, bow, bow.
Okay, we got this.
So I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule and it just doesn't really work. I've gotten real close to it, but man, is it real hard for me to stay awake in the morning. Really? You couldn't do the one last hit? Now I gotta wait and it actually possibly has a chance of being able to get out? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's healing. It's regenerating. Come on, come on. There we go.
We really killed it out there.
But yeah, my way of trying to reset, as I may have explained before, is setting an alarm in the morning, forcing myself to wake up, and then once I wake up, I will just kind of burn out earlier in the day because I have less sleep, and I will be more inclined to go to sleep at an earlier time.
Let's move.
It's not really working though because I end up just kind of going back to sleep for like an hour, and then I just get really tired and lay there for another hour. So it really sucks, but I hope to fix that real soon. So since this is indeed most likely, I won't say indeed, this is most likely a time travel episode where I will have to go back in time every now and again. That usually takes quite a bit of time and it sucks. And my estimate for this episode will probably be like an 4 to 5 hours, because that's usually what they are. I feel bad for these one set of pure hearts that are like guarding the area and they're just getting wobbled. They're like, man, why did it have to be me? Why did it have to be us? I didn't sign up for this. What was I saying? Yeah, I estimate this episode will probably take around 4 to 5 hours, close to the 4-hour mark. But if the whole Scramble Slam thing doesn't take as long, especially because I'm not really aiming to grind, and I'm sitting pretty comfortably, I will probably grind on day 7 when it comes. But I don't plan to grind today. That might, you know, lessen the playtime to roughly 3 to 4 hours for the day. Depending on how this day goes, I might finish it in this one session, but I would ideally probably just, you know, get to a good stopping point and then finish it at a different time. Oh geez, we're sitting ducks here. That's gotta be one of them pure punks. Why yes, I've been placed in charge of this patch of turf. Guten Tag, Aaron and Frau. Just the guy we were looking for. Well, I'm flattered, but staying to fight wouldn't be a wise decision. No, I shall flee instead. Yeah, smart man, smart man. That guy could be an athlete. Someone should tell that brother running ain't gonna save his ass. For real. He seemed to be fleeing toward the stairs over there. Then I guess that's where we're headed to. Maybe he's baiting us over to Motoy or something. Or something else. A secret spot to do some secret dealings or discussions. Man, what is Matcha? She just really doesn't like most of these. None of them she loves. Okay. That was I usually just don't like chewing things with my drinks. I don't mind it.
Thanks, and come again.
I wouldn't mind having it every now and again, but man, does it really sweeten your drink. As well as just add the annoyance of chewing with your drink. Don't want to chew something that's meant to be liquid and not chewed. But I'll get it every now and again. Why not? You know? Have fun. Play with your food. Nowhere left to run, pure punk. It would appear so. C'est la vie. My defeat is nigh. Kinda having a hard time getting fired up to fight this guy. Although if I'm unable to run, then I suppose I may as well stand my ground and fight.
See.
I'm at a loss as to why he seems so at ease. Does he? Yeah, it seems like he's reading from a script. Oh. Woe is me. Yeah, he's like trying to send a message. Yo, Rindo! Yo, what's up? We've been duped real good. There's pure hearts everywhere you look. Oh, he surrounded us. Oh, I believe they refer to this as a pincer maneuver in a pincer movement in military circles. Damn it! Really? This is no big deal. These guys are pushovers. No sweat. I could fight these punks blindfolded and I still wouldn't lose. Honestly, yeah. Let's show them what's up, yo. You're right, Pete. It's do or die time. I would have thought, like, Motoy's off doing some stuff and they just give up this territory because they believe in Motoy. But I guess he's setting up for two different scenarios, two alternatives of like, oh, if one thing goes south, we have the other thing to rely on. But that's not really gonna work in this house, is it? Sorry to say. Alright, I'm just gonna pop this. I was hoping to swap it to gravity, but it's not really working. There's so much on the screen and it's lagging the game. Game's going ham. How many are there? Like, it was 6 dudes total, and I only see like 4, maybe 5. I can't tell. Well. Yeah, but this music bops. I feel like I've heard the song every time we do like these fights against players where it's kind of epic, where it's like, oh, we're in a tough spot. Who cares? We're just gonna kick ass because we can. But these guys are a little beefier than I thought. Just by a little bit. Probably just by sheer numbers, though. It's like, oh, there's so many of them. Oh, they're so hard to take down. But in reality, it's just there's a lot of them, and this one guy unfortunately has to get his ass beat. At what cost? Y'all came out of nowhere, ambushed us, and still lost. You hate to see it. Dirty tricks? Failing? That's hard? Oof. Find a new job, find a new plan. The Wicked Twisters have wiped out the enemy team. Or maybe it was intentional. Maybe they were inting to us. They were like, oh, look, we're trying so hard. Oh, JK, we're just buying time for whatever reason. Who knows? We'll have to see from this. See what I tell you, they're all talk. Still wish they'd spent more time talking, less time fighting. At least we should have successfully subjugated the area now. Hey. It's your favorite Reaper here with another red-hot newsflash. The Wicked Twisters have taken another piece of turf. Which means the Pure Hearts are... Oh ho ho, nearly jumped the gun there. The Pure Hearts are alive and kicking. Preposterous. We got jebaited. Cuddly launcher. Fire a line of 3 radiant bullets at your enemy, then a final round that knocks the enemy back. Nice. I'll equip that once I max out to the ice pin that I have on Fret. So, are they alive? And speaking of the Pure Hearts, killer segue, eh? They just claimed a new chunk of turf. They take ours? No way. Oh, so they were just buying time, and we essentially just traded turf. They took some of ours? Man, I haven't seen a turf war this good in a long time. They did you dirty, Twisterinos. But this is what happens when you run a skeleton crew. He's not wrong. We have 4 people, and all 4 people went to the territory to take it. So, that would explain a lot. That would explain the weird script of, oh no, woe is me, I'm gonna run. This certainly explains why they appeared in so few in number. The bulk of their team must have been dispatched to Center Street. No way I'm taking this line down. Let's hit up Center Street ASAP. Sure thing. Would the same thing have happened if I went to Tipsy Toes Hall? Except from the Varia Beauties? Probably the same thing's gonna happen regardless. No word from Motoy. Hope he's alright. I'm just going my way. Natural puppy. Is there anything I need to... I didn't pick up from here that I probably should. I'll buy a hat. Raise the VIP level. I need one more. I'll buy... I'll buy the shoes here. Bam, level 4. That offered us some new options that I can't afford for the life of me. Let's check out this Jolibico branch. Oh, you've got some new stuff. Oh, these shoes, they suck. I'll buy them anyways. VIP level 5, there we go. Anything can sell. I don't know why, I'm really nasally. I might have a cold. I might have to start just taking it easy. I feel that my daily actions have become so routine that I've stuck to them so much, and it's burning me out when I need a change in pace or just like a complete rest day to do nothing. Who knows? We'll find out. I might do that. That'll probably just be my weekend. No side quest. I forgot to check that earlier, but I think I checked it now. There's probably no other pig noise here, I would assume. But you know, I'll do one chain. Why not? Just get a little bit of grinding going. Maybe get to level 50-ish. Right, is that it? Did I only pick up 5 up here? Really? I thought there was more. Crazy.
Let us tread carefully.
But yeah, I kind of want to get a new sample size for the new noise and stuff, because since I haven't been grinding as much this week, I feel like I don't have a good feel for them, because some of their attacks are varied. Except for like frogs, they don't really seem to do much. As expected though. The bears are relatively the same. They have the same movements, they're just tougher and stronger, maybe a little more aggressive. Can't really tell though, because I juggle them half the time. But those bears will kind of free themselves a lot more than, you know, regular bears, or the first iteration of bears. Same thing with the scorpion, it seems to kind of stagger a lot less. And we'll just retaliate faster, recover quicker, whichever you prefer to call it. Rhinos are pretty straightforward. I really couldn't tell you what the deal with the frogs are though, because they don't really do much. At least the blue frogs, you know, I can see them doing more. These frogs seem a little more aggressive in the aspect that they will just kind of jump at me. Is there more still? Yeah. These guys do not get touched at all somehow. But some different iterations of like the different noise will have certain different weaknesses. Like I think the first iteration of wolves was weak to fire, and then the second one is actually completely fire based. So is that they also leave trails of fire, which I think is pretty innovative. I don't think any other noise in the first game did that, nor did it advance like that, so it's cool. It's good innovation. I noticed that the elephant that we fought in the last day, though, as a boss, did indeed have a new attack where it would swing its trunk. Or no, the dinosaur, my bad. Was it an elephant? I think it was both. There was a dinosaur and an elephant. I think those are two different days though. But both of them had two different attacks, which was really cool and innovative in a way. They weren't super different. They weren't anything super new. But it kept me on my toes a little more. And it also just gave me a little more leeway to get away from the broken attacks. Because I didn't want to deal with those because they sucked, like the laser from the elephant and the dinosaur would just dash way less and not threaten to eat my teammates as much, which was awesome because I still didn't really know how to deal with that all too well while I'm spamming buttons. Man, these guys are way beefier, which I think is one of the unfortunate problems with the newer iterations, is that they're just 10 times more beefier. So they just take a while to kill.
I foresee no difficulties.
They don't want to take it lying down and dying. Swing. But I wish I had a little more options when it came to aiming, since I don't really have much option when I'm in front of the rhino and I'm trying to maneuver behind it and it still tries to aim in front of it, and then it's counterintuitive, counterproductive. I don't know, the more I play games in general, and the more I am coding small little actual games of my own and learning small things, I realize that are really easy to do and really hard to do. Like, that targeting is kind of what I'm talking about. It'll just go to the front, or like an area I actually can't do damage to. But yeah, as I code more and make small little games, the more I can understand the limitations of them, what is actually considered easy to do, what is pretty hard to do. Camera stuff is, it's easy to set up, but making a good camera is actually a decent amount of work. And when it comes to other things you gotta worry about, like game mechanics, getting those to work properly, making sure they're not buggy, as well as physics. There's a decent amount of physics to this game, especially when it comes to when they fly up, when they collide with the different buildings and environments and the invisible wall. Quote unquote invisible wall. You can see the boundary on the floor, but there's an invisible wall up where the boundary is. Things like that. Scene transitioning, you know, where it does the thing where it shows all four of them and the noise that you're about to fight. Kind of. All these things, the more I see how much time they actually take and how to be effective with them, I start to understand that a lot more, and then that gives me a little more knowledge into why certain developers or game designers choose to do things the way they did things. I am probably going to expand my learning to games that have controller support, because I feel that would be very helpful overall. But yeah, physics is a big pain in the ass to deal with, like the speed of each character and enemies and all that. Ooh, we got another noise pin. It's the frog. Yeah, but speed and stuff is a big pain in the ass, making sure everything falls correctly, particle effects. Man, once you actually put them, you know, once you actually start doing them yourself, you start to understand a lot more about why games do things the way they do. and gain a better appreciation for it. Because it's a lot of work, understanding how to actually use things properly and then get rid of them when you don't need them and put them back in the scene when you need them. I'm appreciating it a lot more. But the Wicked Twisters have invaded enemy turf, which was our turf in the first place. But I'm glad to see that they're actually trying to put a fight up. Time to take back what's ours, yo. Gotta hustle, so we got time to take down the target too. Speaking of the target, I still haven't heard anything from Motoy. His lack of communication is concerning, given your recent vision. You seriously think he went after Shoki alone? He could be in real trouble if he doesn't have any backup. He needs our help. That's what I'm saying, yo. We gotta take this turf back now. So let's bounce. He's not wrong. Okay. Come on. Let's go, punk. Bow, 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 bow. That 5 chain actually put me much closer to leveling up than I thought. Yeehaw. Oh, there's a scorpion. I tried to use the gravity when it was up and then it swapped to the fire, which was unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the darkness slash pin that Nagi has, I just don't let go of ZR because I kind of forget where it is. I kind of forget to press it again and to hold it. So I just hold it. And then when it goes back up, it just auto starts using it again, which is super helpful for me. And honestly, yeah. I had mixed feelings about the Shuriken pin, but I think it's pretty good. Like, this one, at least, is pretty nice to have, because the slashing ones will send the enemies up. Fret doesn't really have a problem with that. You know, obviously the 2 slashers don't really have a problem with it, but sometimes it makes it really hard for them to actually track them. But the Shuriken, since it's a gravity pin, and when it hits, it keeps them, it makes them land faster. And it just makes it easier to keep track of where they are and actually lock onto them. Less likely to miss. I wish the accuracy for it was just a slight tad bit better, because it is indeed kind of abysmal. I am poor as hell. I was like, I'm gonna go into the shop and then I'm gonna sell some stuff, but it's a restaurant. They won't buy anything from me. Hello. I don't really have pins to sell, do I? Eventually I'll get around to using the noise pins that we're starting to pick up, like how we have the eagle / raven, I mean. And we have the frog, which I'm pretty sure those are not really sellable. I don't think they are, because they don't seem like options here. Oh, they are. They are. I will eventually get to using those, because they're uber pins. And they are pretty rare, it seems, quote unquote. But it's also a pretty good indicator for me, because it's like, yeah, you're kind of picking up some good pins pretty regularly now. You're reaching the end game, which is exciting. So I think we are slowly starting the real end game. But can't sell the materials, which I guess makes sense.
Come again.
Time to go buy food. Hopefully I can afford enough for everybody. Let's go to the Danbury place. I've never had Danbury, but it seems just like a lot, which is kind of why I haven't had it, because I have pretty small appetite when it comes to a lot of things. I've been trying to bulk up, so that means needing to eat more. And that gets really hard, because my stomach probably is small. Like, if I wanted to eat a lot, I would have to starve myself beforehand. Or just to slowly eat things but slowly eating things really just makes them cold, and then it just doesn't taste as good anymore, and it sucks. But I've been slowly, ever so slowly, expanding my stomach so that I can eat more and fit more in, and it helps that I have pretty fast metabolism, so it makes it easier to kind of burn through everything. It'll also just give me more energy to work out. Wow, I hit him with the shuriken and he went flying. It's kind of ironic. Yeehaw. But now that I have a lot more pin options, a lot more stuff, like the social networking stuff, I'm getting a lot more of the beat stuff with the groove meter, and it's gotten a lot easier. I kind of dogged on the game a bit earlier, at least in the first week, for not getting as much groove, especially during the Suzukichi fight. That was abysmal for me. But I'm glad we're getting more. I hope it's not the same for like every kind of day 7 boss though, because that would suck. And I don't know who we're gonna be facing on day 7. I hope it's not Suzukichi again, but like maybe different.
And get shredded, yo.
Wow, that guy didn't give me enough EXP to level up. The last guy. What a chump. It's a good thing you'll be helping me, bud, Mr. Boss of the area. We better not immediately lose the air of Spain Hill, which we just got. Because I don't want to keep running back and forth to try and get stuff. Especially because it's a waste of my fucking time. And it would just prolong the whole time traveling stuff. I'm so glad the game just gave him the one bird. They really just need that one extra bird to help them out here. But yeah, not seeing variations in these attacks, especially since they're supposed to be slightly better iterations of Pure Hearts. Slightly disappointing, not even one new attack or just you know, different classes of players would have been cool. Oh, when did these birds come into the mix? I only saw the one bird. That's crazy. It was easy anyways. Boss of the area, my ass.
Not too shabby.
I could have wiped it faster, I guess. The game only gave me the rank A. Probably could have if I didn't have the shurikens. But I don't have better alternatives. The Wicked Twisters have wiped out the enemy team! The Wicked Twisters have claimed Center Street. Nice. We did it. So we done or what? I should imagine this area belongs to us once more. Excuse me.
Hey.
How's it hanging? Scramble Slammer has got some news for you. The Twisteritos have taken back their old turf. So far, so good. Wish I could call a sick place like Center Street home. Anyway, a big congrats to you kids. Phew. Alright, they didn't take back Spain Hill. That just means we don't gotta run back and forth, which is sick. Time to take on the Varia Beauties up in Tipsy Toes Hall. I keep like wanting to say Tipsy Toes Hill still. I kind of mix up Spain Hill and Tipsy Toes Hall. I don't know why. The Wicked Twisters have invaded enemy turf. Thus we set foot on Varia Beauty's soil. The pressure is unbearable. Is it just me, or does this feel way bigger than one piece of turf? There's got to be at least 3 areas worth of beauties here. I see what you mean. You think they'll at least go easy on us? You know, since Kanon said she was gonna help us out. Huh, we don't need no handicap, yo. Let's send these punks packing. How I wish I had your mental fortitude. Same? Kind of? Not really? Is there an army? Let me see, let me see. Bring on. Well, if it isn't Rindy and the gang. Hey, Kanon. Alright, Fret, what have you got for me today? Give me a sec. I feel comforted to be in your presence. Aw, aren't you a little cutie? Oh, really? Thanks for yesterday, by the way. You four were a big help. We were? Oh yeah, they completed the mission yesterday, not us. Sure, you passed on all those clues, didn't you?
Hey,
Actually, I think that may have been Motoy. Really? Helped us too, apparently. Guess he's been feeling pretty generous lately. So what's the plan for today? I feel like we might want to take advantage of the top team's day off.
Hey,
Hey now, I never signed up to be your commander-in-chief, you know. Oh, that's a really good point. The Ruinbringers are taking today off. Because it's the Scramble Slam and they just don't participate. And if they're still on top after today, then it truly is a scam. That's, why? How is this possible? And what are the Reapers doing to let the Ruinbringers just stay on top every time? In my mind, we're on equal footing here, leader to leader. Oh, I guess, but it's just I have literally no idea what to do. Honestly, I'd play the game how you always do. Although today's target has piqued my interest. In that we've been asked to reap a Reaper.
hey,
Look at you lot, thick as thieves! Whoa! Hey there, Uzuki.
yo,
Sup, Pinky? You do realize talking won't win you any turf, right? You don't have to tell me. But if I'm gonna pick a fight with anyone, I think it ought to be today's special target. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if I can't find her. Ciao. I'm surprised we haven't fought Kanon or Motoy. At the same time, kind of not, but I kind of want to see what they can do. I want to see what really gives them leader status, aside from their charisma and uniqueness. Excuse me. Hey, Pinky. What is it now? Since when was Reaper's fair game? If you're talking about Shoka, then sorry, I can't help you. Come on, you gotta know something. You're a Reaper, aren't you? A Shibuya Reaper. And as I told you before, we aren't exactly on good terms with the Shinjuku gang. So they ain't tell you nothing at all? No, and even if they did, I wouldn't listen. I'd rather just focus on surveillance. That's my job after all. And yet you've surveyed very little about the Reapers. Their business is their business, although I was surprised they chose one of their own. Just glad it wasn't one of our crew for once. Things even looked pretty dicey for me at one point, but I dodged that erasure bullet. Wait, are you saying Reapers can be erased too? Quick on the uptake as always, we're just as vulnerable as you. That's how they keep us on our toes. I don't know if that girl pissed off the game master or what. But if you really want the deets, you'll probably have to just ask her yourself.
later.
Best of luck, wicked twisters. Huh? What does he want now? How goes it, Signorindo? I'm hot on Shoka's trail as we text. Already. Are you serious? Wee, just doing my part to help you out. Seeing as you'll be the ones fighting her, of course. Huh? wait, huh? I didn't get the memo there. We'll be the ones doing that? We'll let you know when the opportune moment arrives. Okay, be careful though. Kind problem. I'll be A-okay. Not another
You
stupid
can't
quote.
walk up or down the street without the ground touching your feet.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You have to put your feet on the ground first? Like what's you have to find your grounding first? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's really getting lost on me, man. These quotes are getting more abstract in the most obvious ways.
Need to weather this storm.
Like, obviously you need your feet to touch the ground in order to walk up and down the street. But I don't know what that means. It's too abstract. I really wonder how he got so popular under the tag Another, and how Rindo actually finds it inspirational. I miss Mr. Honeycomb already, bring him back. Let me see him one more time. He had some good quotes at least, they were pretty obvious, but they were like cool at least. They had some morals. some merit. Motoy is just I don't know, build different. Definitely not build for me. Ooh, that guy's got hops. He's up in the air. These penguins are chilling. No pun intended. And then they got hit by a meteor. Global warming. Stop it. I wish it was warm where I was. It's unfortunately never warm in summer. It is constantly at a hot 60 degrees Fahrenheit each and every day. Nighttime is like 50. Very lackluster. Very lackluster. You hate to see it. Or not see it for that matter.
Let me think this through.
I did remember getting a bunch of friend points at some point, and I don't know if I can spend them. Doesn't look like it. No good connections. Haven't really finished any of the quests. I still don't know what the deal with Kanon is, and who I need to unlock to connect to these guys. We're missing a couple people though that probably should be here, but they just aren't yet.
What to do?
No new threads. I don't, alright, let's swap it up. What is this one? Black hole. Slightly weaker right now, but it levels up, so, you know, we'll pop it in. I don't mind this one. I would just prefer something else. We'll try this out. And then Rindo's honestly just gonna be stuck using this for a hot minute because it's simply too strong. I don't see a reason to use anything else. Yeah. It's just really good. Yeah. We'll try out the electrical fence pin. I feel like it'll be useful for this fight, but like in general noise fights it becomes a little harder to use. But most of the time, the noise will just kind of scatter all over the place. Should be nice. Oh, right. They're both L now. Oh, this is weird. I'm not used to this. So it kind of worked. I see them running through the fence and they got like chained up. But man, these don't really synergize super well. I'm gonna wait for the chains to come back up, the fence, and then pop it on like here. Yeah, this is pretty good for like single target, because like I basically chain them up, and if they run through the fence, then I can just take advantage of that and target them. It doesn't really help when most of the enemies right now are kind of airborne, and the fence is on the ground. They do touch the ground, but not very often. Oh, there's a lot of jellyfish. I'll take on these guys instead. There's just the one. Oh, there's two players. Two players kind of running into me. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. My bad. I'm so used to the other pin for Nagi. I just noticed the shadows. I didn't know they had shadows. I don't know why. Oh, the blowfish suck. Time to target this jellyfish. I don't know which one the real one is. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so the longer I hold it, it seems, the bigger the fence area becomes. Which is, like, nice. But also not really, because it's just a big fucking square, and it'll only hit if they run towards the edges. So I don't really see value in that. Not now. I will just level it up and probably swap back to the shurikens because they were actually pretty decent. What if I just quick press it? Nope, it's still the same stupid fence. I take my previous comments back. I hope the press did not record that and flip it and then shift it. And now we wait again. That penguin, he's like, let me in there, I want in. Let me into the gachapons. I want to see what they have. I think I have good luck today. I can get what I want. Yeehaw! Alright, that took a lot longer because those pin cooldowns are really long.
That's not so bad, right?
It's a good thing it levels up pretty fast. Revelation. Yeah, that fence pin blows. Simply put. Man, there are a lot of varied beauties here, man. Jeez Louise. It doesn't help that there's like 3 or 4 per battle either. Please don't tell me there's like 6 for the boss either. Wham! Get fenced in. Oh, these guys had... Oh, I was gonna say they had no noise, but they have a stupid chameleon in the back that got chained up on accident. And I'd rather deal with him because chameleons are annoying. And if I don't deal with him... Ow, he exploded. I didn't realize, my bad. If I don't deal with him, he'll just disappear and then it'll just be painful for me. He's exploding again, awesome. Am I losing points? Or are they losing points? Yeehaw. Really? He lives with 1 HP? Look at that! Why? How unlucky do I have to be? Holy cannoli, dude. Right, what are you aiming at? He was aiming at like nothing there. That was close to his big ass. Bam, fence that you have to run into. It's a good thing they're gonna do that anyways because they're dumb. Give me your points. I'll just pop this, why not? Oh, it changed the darkness at the last second. That's bonkers. What? Please, stop leaving them at like 1 hit. Anyone could just breathe on them and they'll just knock out. So don't leave them like that. Just please finish them off, Rindo. I'll do that. Make him run into it because he's stupid like that. And wow. It's kind of useful if I can get it to work if they run into it like that. But man, does it just makes it take so much more time. It doesn't even evolve. I forgot you could check if they evolve. That was an unfortunate waste. Does not evolve. I think I've used this one before. Yeah. Yeah, there's this. We could try this out. Does this one evolve? No. What am I doing? Does this one evolve? No. Alright, we're just gonna go back to the stupid shurikens because they're super strong. Why not? Get some groove up. Oh, you know, I haven't been to the Tokyo place in a hot minute. I didn't need to do that. You got anything new in shop? Nope. Do you have anything new in shop?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you do actually. Hardy Strike 2 increases attack when the team's HP is full. That's actually pretty useful. I don't really see myself equipping that on any. You're so enthusiastic. I don't see myself equipping that on anyone right now. This place should have more stock of, yeah, these two. Which I do not have any money for, and they are actually pretty expensive. I didn't realize how really low on funds I am, so I'm just gonna pull some noise in. And grind some cash. Or like pins, I guess, so I can sell later and get more cash.
All your asses is grass.
But I really don't want to grind super hard. Because this episode's gonna definitely take a long time. And I really hope it doesn't take forever. Please prove me wrong. March of the Penguins yet again. Oh, I unequipped the fence, I forgot, so I have to actually kind of charge this. I don't know what's happening, but they're all bound to the center here, and the meteor missed because I shoved him out of the way. I feel like the hitbox for the meteor is a little misleading. Could just be me. Yeehaw. Yeah, I feel like the meteor should hit a little more because it's not just the actual place it's impacting, because I don't know how to explain it. the meteor only hits the spot that's as big as its circumference. And I feel like it should be just a little bigger than its circumference, because that makes sense, you know? When a meteor crashes, it takes out some of the land around it. It doesn't just take out the piece of land that is the same size of its circumference, because that would be really weird. It's also not how physics works, but it's not taking ground. It does explode. The explosion, you know, never mind. I don't feel like my complaints are warranted, to be quite honest, now that I look at it again. Keep aiming at the already dead guy. Yeehaw, now we wait for cooldowns. And also running away from that guy because he's going to explode. Alright, I'm going to use the darkness pool and then pull the Baron while I'm at it. And then just drop this on him. Make the bears go extinct. Ow, he still hit me even though he got hit by the stupid explosion meteor thing. That's the really annoying thing about those bears. They do not care. They do not get stunlocked. They do not give two shits. If you breathe in the wrong direction, if you breathe in their direction, they will just hit you regardless. Which is challenging to deal with, and also just really annoying, because you can't really counterplay that. Unless you just pay attention really well. Which I think is not the absolute best thing to do. I popped that in panic because this guy's going to explode. And I think I dodged it. Yeah, I need to ground this guy so I can do this with the pull. Cool tech. That actually felt really cool to execute. I thought of it in my head, I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, and I saw it in action. Beauty in motion, baby. Yeehaw. Yeah, I feel like these pins really synergize for the March of the Penguins fight. Because they all just get wiped. I lied, they're still all here. But I do a lot of damage, and they all get collateral because of it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And the shark gets pulled out. Too bad the shark is now gone. God knows where he is. There he is! I lied! I know where he is. God doesn't. If God asked, though, I could give him the directions. I feel like Nagi's taken some quips away from quips from Minamimoto, even though he's not here. I kinda wonder what he's doing now. Because I still don't really know what his deal is. He saw the birds. And when he saw the birds, that was like his signal to leave, kind of. I don't know. The birds seem important for whatever reason. They're also multiplying in size. And I still don't know why. I was going to take a sip of water. I thought it was over. Fuck.
We've got this in the bag.
I still don't know why Minamimoto came and joined our team and then left, because he collected his supposed data already. And okay, I don't like when the mashup attacks change at the very last second there, 'cause it's super annoying, because I'll pop it when I want to use whatever I had before, and then it changes to something else last second before I realize it. And kind of ruins my plan a little bit. I leveled up, and I pulled the shark out. Nice. That was a complete accident. I lied. That was totally planned. It was in my head. I thought of it in my head. I executed it well. Beauty in motion. Alright, can I sip my water now? Nope. I don't know how to count.
I foresee no difficulties.
2 rhinos and bear. Awesome. We're really exploring nature today. And I can't really hit them because we auto-swap to hitting the front of it for some reason. Not awesome. And the shuriken for some reason is only hitting the front. That is pretty buns, not gonna lie. Woo-wee, look at him, look at that boy. That boy thick, he's going straight for me for the jugular. I hate that because I hit the front and it does no damage, it does quote unquote null. I don't get the beat drop bonus. Kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't, because I'm still hitting him. And I don't really control where the shurikens hit. That's the suckiest part. So it sucks when I throw them behind and he hits the front somehow. And then I don't do damage.
Not too shabby.
Wham. Curse Croaked. A ball? Yeah. What is that? Roly-poly cricket. Does that exist? Is there a cricket that's like a roly-poly? Or like a roly-poly that is like a cricket? That'd be pretty cool. But I remember we have the noise pin, so I thought about swapping Rindo to one of those. Because, why not? Just because he's really strong now. I can still level up other pins. Where are they? What in the world? Am I missing something? Hello? Where are they? Oh, I guess they're bound to something else. I know one of them's bound to Y. I think it was the frog. And then the eagle. I mean raven. I think it's an eagle for some reason. It's a raven. I think the raven is bound to LR. Where are these noise pins? I'm sorry, am I actually blind? Are they both bound to L and R or something? What's the dealio? Can I not equip them? It looked like I could. They have buttons assigned to them. Hello? What the hecky? Am I not allowed to use them yet or something? Is that what's happening? Do they have special classification? Okay, here's an L. And here's a Y. So why can't I put the pro- Oh, it's here. I'm just blind. Okay, yeah, I can't do it because we've maxed out on Uber pins, which obviously makes sense. That's why I can't put it on Rindo, because Fret has a Y pin. It all is getting put together. Let's us... wait, what the hell? I like how it shows me what the Runebringer's symbol looks like when they don't participate in the Scramble Slam. But I feel like there's going to be another week and they'll actually participate in it, and then that's when we'll see it. And if that is a correct assumption, that's pretty cool. But that would also mean that the Runebringers do not fall this week. And that would really suck for one of the other teams, like the Varia Beauties or the Pure Hearts, and most likely the Pure Hearts, I would say. If there was a team that had to go this week, I'd say it's the Pure Hearts. Alright, I didn't see any... Oh, I was gonna say I didn't see any noise, and there's apparently wolves here that kind of matched with the background. They were also just kind of in the air. So they came out of focus. Yo, they got hops though. They got legs. Not enough legs though. I've finally become strong enough to just wipe them, which is awesome. I didn't mean to target this guy. I meant to target the wolf, and poor guy got collateral by that. And the wolf is a super hard target to hit with that. I don't know why the shurikens fly up when it never jumped up. I think that's crazy. Apparently the pool will just hit them even if they're in the air, which is good to know now. Good to know.
It's an honor to be recognized.
The boss of this area has appeared. Nice.
Gotta focus.
I don't know why I started scanning. Let's go. Let's wipe this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, he's over here. Look at this dude. It's
Sorry, but you're no match for me.
I don't remember his name. I just know that the Pure Heart leaders usually have names
We got this in the bag.
because they actually played a part in the story, kind of. I didn't mean to pop that, but I was gonna pop it anyways at some point. So this pool is huge. I didn't realize how big it was. I think it's just because this area is small and it's also causing a lot of lag because like I was in the air. Oh, this pool sucks. It sucks I'm in. Ooh, wait. I didn't think it would. I thought it would just hit them. And I thought maybe there's a gravity pool that we can get that would pull them in, but the darkness one does that. I wonder if we'll ever encounter an enemy that's like immune to a certain element. That certainly hasn't been the case so far. Like the fire wolves will still get hit by fire pins, and they'll just take damage as normal, or at least if they have more resistance to them. I haven't noticed it. The game hasn't indicated that. That was easy though. I actually wiped them there. Nice. Easy clap, baby. The Wicked Twisters have wiped out the enemy team. Nice! We are in there. Easiest clap of my life. Alright, just give me 1 second. I need to check something really quick. Oh, so I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay. And away we go. The Wicked Twisters have claimed Tipsy Toes Hall. Nice! Oh, sorry, it's a window popped up. Woohoo! We're finally done. But man, would it have killed Kanon to have her guys go a bit easier on us? I do not think she's the type to hand out favors frivolously. She takes her work rather seriously. She does. She's a feisty girl, and I really respect it.
Hey!
Yo, it's update time again.
Whoa
The
there.
Wicked Twisters have claimed another piece of turf, which means we're saying bye-bye to the Varied Beauties. Better luck next slam, fashionistas. But all hope isn't lost just yet. Remember, today's target's still on the loose. Things are only gonna keep heating up. Bet Kitty Girl's worth a ton of points now, yo. Which explains why Kanon went after her. Indeed. What's up now?
Now then.
Newsflash, today's turf war is officially over. The Wicked Twisters are the barons of the Booyah. For now, the turf war may be done and dusted. Oh, excuse me. But that doesn't mean there ain't more fun to be had.
Right.
The target's still somewhere out there, just waiting to be taken down. Play your cards right, and you could earn enough points to top the table. That said, this just in. The game's difficulty just got bumped up a notch. The heck's that supposed to mean? If you're looking for the target, you've got 5 new areas to scour. 5? He's joking, right? What I wouldn't give to play a game of hide and seek this epic. You players don't know how good you got it. Anyhow, live your best lives and I'll touch base with y'all later. Fucking Z at the end. We already had a decent look around, but I didn't see Shoki anywhere. Guess our best bet's one of those new areas that just opened up. How about we check out the Scramble Crossing first? Sounds good to me. Wait, how? Oh, what the hell? Anyway, you snipe it. Launch up to 8 rockets at your target. Lock on to multiple foes by changing targets while charging. Enemies will be knocked back on impact. Chance of chaining the enemy. Nice. That sounds really good actually. And I didn't collect enough points to earn anything. Which is alright in my book. I'm actually surprised I haven't earned a whole lot of money. Did I get new graffiti, by the way? No. Surprisingly. But this pin's not maxed out yet. I really want to Oh,
Let me think this through.
there we go. The lines didn't load for some reason. I will be able to get to that. I've already unlocked these guys. I just don't have a connection for some reason. Probably because maybe I haven't gotten to this guy. That shouldn't matter. No. Weird. Oh, I haven't gotten Ryoji yet. That's why. I want to get more epic pins. Not epic pins. More ability to use Uber pins. Which I'm trying to find who would allow me to do so. Yeah, I missed that on accident. Final day. Jeez. Final day. Alright. Alright, I didn't see anyone that would let me use more Uber pins aside from the people that I have no access to right now, but life goes on. Because I need more ability to use Uber pins. I'll probably, whenever I finish this week, I'll go back and, in my own time, complete the quest, get more friendship points that I missed. Now we can go to the Scramble, though. I don't know if this area was accessible beforehand. I would assume not. Let's see. Now this music doesn't bode anything well. Bet that's Motoi again. Where are you, mi amigo? At the crossing. At the zing. Oh, so you're still a ways away. I'm afraid Shoka's on to me.
Huh?
What? Pardon-moi if I end up fighting her instead. Don't worry about that. I'm just worried about you. Fear not, if she and I must fight, then so be it. I am a bit nervous, but que sera, sera. Please, what is this one gonna be?
I hear my chest begin to pound and know my heart is making sounds.
Yeah, that that is indeed true. Wait, where are you now? Man, I hope he's okay.
What?
Sup? Sounds like Motoi's about to face off with today's target. Ever a man of action, 'twould seem. So, should we just, like, let him take care of things? After what I saw in my vision, though? I'ma say nah, we don't know what Kitty Girl's capable of. Let's help a brother out, yo.
Yes.
Alright. Took the words right out of my mouth. Alright, I want to save real quick. And we're just starting to another cutscene. Who's it now? It's Motoi! En route to Shibuya Stream. That's where Shoka's waiting. That's kind of far. I hope he can hang on for now. Are you okay though? And now he's not responding.
I see.
So Motoi is heading towards Shibuya Stream? Sounds like it, yeah.
Show.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright. This is probably going to be the beginning of the time travel sequence.
Let's move.
Which is gonna suck. We're gonna go and Motoi is gonna be lying down. Shoka's gonna be like, oh, hey. And we'll be like, God damn it, we're too late. And it's gonna suck. Shibuya River though. Oh, we haven't been there yet. Not as far as I know though.
Hello.
Oh, this is all cheap. Bowl of Odin. I'm not gonna... Hey, why not? We got the money. And that'll be all of our money, unfortunately. But it'll be worth it. Everyone likes a bowl of Odin, I guess.
Thanks for coming.
Alright, I am going to
Let's have a look.
investigate for noise. If there's any blue noise or pig noise, and there isn't, so I'm just gonna save again because I actually ate food. And now I have gained some extra stats.
Let's move.
There's a shop here? I actually didn't remember. Oh, it's you. Yeah, you don't have anything of use to me right now.
Hurry back.
Onward. Alright. gotta go through the underpass, and then we get to the river, which I don't think we've been to quite yet.
Let's move.
Does Ryoji have anything useful? Like a quest?
Look who's here.
Yeah, he just has the quest pin that I do not have pins
See you
for.
around.
Cheapskate. Yeah, whatever, bud. Ah, Shibuya Stream is down here. It's these stairs. Didn't know. Looks pretty. Don't tell me this is the end of the line for Mutoi. Oh. Que lastima. My heart goes out to you. It really does. But I can't exactly back down now, can I? You're all that stands between me and my destiny. Destiny? Sounds like someone's read one too many horoscopes. I'd dream a little smaller if I were you, sweetie. Since there's no way in hell you're getting past me. We'll see about that. Never fear a fight. Fight your fear instead. Motoi, wait! Time to show you what I'm really made of. I expect no quarter from you either, Gatita. Alright, you asked for it. But don't say I didn't warn you after I beat your ass to a pulp. She got a little fang. She got a little fangy tooth there. That is so cute. I'm going to put her... I'll leave her in the top 3 girls. So I said top 3, right? Who are the other 2 then? The top 3 would be Kanon, Shoka, and there's one more. Why am I blanking out? It's not Nagi. There's a 3rd one. And I just don't know why I can't remember who I put as the 3rd one. Maybe it's because we haven't seen her in a hot minute. Anyways, Kanon's up there. No specific order. They're just up there, kind of mixed between each other. But her little fang is adorable. Hurrah! Gwah! Goodbye. Ha! Giving up on Destiny already? Motoi! Why are you so surprised? What are you doing here? Don't be shy, step right up. Motoi. Guys, he's not moving. Come on, brother, stay with us, yo. How could you do this? I was not prepared for such tragedy today. Guess you should fear the Reapers. You can't die now. We just met. You said you were gonna help us out. Ugh. It can't end like this. Damn it. Alright, time. Rewind. No, what a surprise. Looks like I stopped time again. Please don't make this take forever. I can't waste this chance. What the hell? I have to stop oh, he was just like envisioning it. I have to stop Shoka. How do we do that? I'm probably gonna spend like another hour on this, and hopefully it doesn't take that much longer. Doesn't feel like it, because we blew through the turf war stuff real quick. Okay, made it to Center Street, back to the beginning of the day. I know Motoi's acting alone today. And then he found Choka by Shibuya Stream once that area opened up. Problem is, I have no idea what he was up to before that. So we're starting from Center Street. So it begins. Blah blah blah. We've got to get to Shibuya Stream quickly. If we can win the turf war faster, then we might be able to save Motoi. You're never gonna believe this, but another turf war. Okay, let's think. The Pure Heart steals Center Street from us a little while from now. Which means even if they're still posted on Spain Hill, they're only running a skeleton crew up there. I bet they're already hiding somewhere nearby.
Rindo.
You okay, Rin dude? We were trying to figure out where to go first. Tostitos Hall or Spain Hit Center Street? If I'm not mistaken, we are currently standing on said street. Listen, I've seen the future already. And let me guess, it wasn't great? How'd you see the future if it ain't happened yet? Alright, you haven't heard about Rindo's special trick, huh? What you mean, like a magician? Not exactly. I could travel back in time, but only within the span of a day. You pulling my foot, yo? I'm serious, but I can't use it whenever I feel like it. Only when shit really hits the fan. So like, how'd you learn to do that anyway? Honestly, no idea. 'Twas not by luck we joined forces. Lord Rindo turned back time to make it so.
Right.
Yeah, Sugami is tougher than she looks. I wasn't sure you'd survive if you'd faced her alone. Makes me wish I could mess with time too. It's definitely come in handy. So back to the whole staying on Center Street thing. Right, there's hardly any Pure Hearts guarding Motoy's turf. They're all on their way to here to take Center Street. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? Never mind. Either way, their plan is to steal our turf while we're on the move. If we drag our heels like last time, well, Motoy's not gonna make it. For real? Whoa, oh my. Then we must needs smoke out their agents and deal with them post haste. Correct? Right. Anything we can avoid. Anything we can do to avoid wasting time. So how are we supposed to find these guys exactly? There's got to be some way to differentiate players between and regular people. Is it like trying to scan them and then realizing I can't scan these like this? At Pure Heart. They were just here the whole time. Bingo, there's one person I can't scan. Yep. Yo buddy, he's a player, ain't ya? A striking lack of subtlety. Is he pretending he didn't hear you? Let's see if he keeps quiet after I smack him upside the head. Curses, my cover's blown. El plan is ruined. So you are one of the Pure Hearts.
Seriously?
But how did you know? Ugh, never mind. On guard, wicked twisters.
I'm all set. It's
No
go time.
No sweat for Fret.
Oh man, there's a lot. It's too bad there's still no match, and I also grinded a little bit, so we're pretty strong. Long cooldowns, long cooldowns, long cooldowns, long cooldowns. Owie! Yeah, I feel like I'm really getting the A rankings because of these long cooldowns. Woo-hoo-wee. I don't know why I popped that off the bat when I can't really do much with it. Except do that. And it does hurt a lot if it hits. Not that it matters right now though. But I wiped them. That's all that matters to me right now. I was blind as bad pretending.
There's more where that came from.
Nice. I got the star ranking too. Dope. Alright, how much time does that save us? That takes care of that. You think that's all of them? I skipped on accident. I cannot identify anyone else impervious to the power of scanning. Well, good thing we got to them before they got us. Fingers crossed that earns us enough time. 5,000.
We're
Back
going again.
that should give us some more time. Still, we've got to hurry. Can I change our fate now? Is that what I'm supposed to do? We're gonna go back, and then it's gonna be like, ah, shit, we didn't buy enough time. God damn it. Then we gotta go back, and we gotta figure out something else, and maybe, you know, just convince Kanon, hey, let's not fight. Dude, look. It's Motoy Heat. Hold up a sec, champ. Huh? You said you can only use that power of yours so many times, right? Don't waste this chance. We facing a Reaper, yo. Let's take it nice and slow. I must agree. We would be best served by waiting for a more opportune moment to strike. You know, I still can't quite believe today's mission. Why, I was positively shocked when I heard. But surely no more shocked than you, being targeted to a coup. Honestly, I couldn't care less if they make me the target. This game was getting too bland for my taste the way it was going. I'm on board with anything that spices it up.
Huh.
Ah, Yaveo. Interesting. Who'd have thought more boredom would bring us to this point? I imagine la gravité of the situation is slowly dawning on you. You may not show it, but I've no doubt you're quaking in your proverbial botas. Ha! That's a good one. You've got one hell of an imagination, I'll give you that. Okay, Lastima, my heart goes out to you, and this is the moment we ran into them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've heard this all before, and then Motoy gets his ass beat.
C'est vrai?
Senorindo. Oh, we stopped him in time this time. Désolé, but this is my fight and mine alone. However, should I fall to this fiend, then I hope you'll avenge moi. Time to shoot, and then he gets wiped. Nothing. I love her little fang still. Yeah, happened again. Snap out of it, Motoi. No one wins if you get erased. Damn, this isn't gonna work. I need to get here sooner. Alright, how do we fix this? Spain Hill, where we get ambushed by all of them. Apparently, somehow, that's gonna fix the situation. I don't know how we can change this. Maybe just running away. Spain Hill belongs to the Pure Hearts, right? This is right where... Oh, sheesh. This is right after we arrived at their turf. But you said we ain't got much time to play with, right? And if memory serves, you also noted this area was sparsely guarded, correct? Yeah, you're all right. Only problem is we need to do something differently here, too. If we want Motoi to have a brighter future, that is. Hang on. You mean taking out those Pure Hearts on Center Street wasn't enough? Apparently not. Motoi basically launched a suicide attack on Shoka. He even asked us to continue the fight in his stead, which means our only option is getting to him sooner and convincing him to rethink his plan. Okay? But like, even if we save the guy, it's not like he's gonna join our team, right? Listen, Fred, after Shoka struck him down, he wasn't moving. Reapers might have the power to erase players even before the final day, which would royally screw up Kanon's plan, right? I mean, I guess. And besides, yes? Motoi, well, another. He taught me so many things, indirectly, I mean, but still. I wouldn't be who I am today without him. He had a real way of explaining stuff, you know? Yeah, he just said obvious shit, and tried to put some metaphorical meaning behind it. His words just resonated with me. He taught me how to interact with my family, my friends. He even gave great advice about education. Hell, I could barely decide what I wanted for dinner before I discovered him. That's your own problem. I feel like I owe him. Hell of an impact. That's why I can't just leave him to his fate. I know he's our rival. I know. But I can't just let him die. It's cool, brother. Ain't gotta explain nothing to me. Ain't finna pretend like I can see the future or whatever. But that sure as hell ain't gonna stop me from trying to change it. Even if we don't get it right the first time, we can just try again and again. Thanks, Pete. I too see no reason to veto your plan, Lord Rindo. Let us do everything in our power to save Lord Motoi from the Reaper's clutches. Okay, that's great and everything, but like, what are we gonna do now exactly? Well, a little while from now, we get surrounded by Pure Hearts on those stairs over there. If we could just stop that from happening somehow. Easy, let's do the expected. You want to rethink that, buddy? Perhaps he means to say the unexpected? Nah, man, that's... Huh. Maybe I did? Let us not pursue the matter any further for everyone's sake. What she said, yo. Anyways, we just gotta ambush the ambush, right? Ooh, you mean like get the jump on them? Sounds good to me. Me too, let's do this. Let's do it. Alright, how do we do that? We just run this guy down. Well, if it isn't Twisters, press C here, blah blah blah. Yeah. Staying on brand, I see. You're right, though. Only where we're settling this is with a fight. Oh, woe is me. You might want to look into getting some better backup, yo. What? I know, right? They totally let us get the jump on you. But how? It's just not the first time we experienced an attempted ambush on Spain Hill. Oh yeah, I can't believe that was already a week ago. She's right. I was not addressing you. She's also right. How can you talk to your bestest war buddy like that? Why do I feel like I've been made the butt of some joke? Never mind, I was aware this plan might prove to be risque. To what? Someone slept through French class, I see. In short, I came prepared for all eventualities. You sure your chin's rattling so much I could barely hear you.
Let's go.
He's making fun of me this instance. Les enfants terribles. French is such a scary language. I'll show you scary.
You got a lot of nerve taking me
Got a
on,
whole
yo.
lot of nerve. Punk. You little punk. I'm gonna wipe the floor
Our
with
party
you.
is equipped
It
to
was just
win.
like, oh, it's 3 of them? Man. I was up with like 2 of them. And they're just kind of standing there eating shit. We take those, I guess. The shurikens missed the one guy I wanted it to hit. Wow, it counters their air attack because it grounds them, or at least knocks them out of it. It's pretty dope. This guy's unfortunately getting dragged into the ground. Has no choice but to eat shit. No, it's just the one guy left. I'm going to save this mashup attack for whatever comes next. Oh, there's still one more dude. I thought he got wiped. He was so far away for some reason. But now he's definitely goodbye.
I was just getting started, yo.
Ooh-doo-doo. Nice.
Don't get better than this.
That was so easy. Alright, that was way quicker than last time. And then is it the message from Otoy? Yo, it's update o'clock. The Wicked Twisters just claimed a new piece of turf, which means we're saying bye-bye to the Pure Hearts. Better luck next next slam, kiddos. Alright, time to go back to the future. Gotta convince Motoy to change his mind. 5,000 more yet, nice. Alright, well, there's probably gonna be one more time where we have to go to like the Varia Beauties, and there's gonna be just one extra bit of time where, I don't know, we have to get to Shibuya River first. I don't know. Whatever way the game can like drag this out. There they are. So how exactly you plan on convincing this brother to change his mind? Maybe we should hang back until it looks safe to go talk to him. Something like that, yeah. Let us lie in wait and observe the situation for now. I hate to rain on your parade, I really do. But there's no way a runt like you can take a reaper like me. I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were too. For I am not truly solo, you see. Unlike you, dear Shoka, I have allies. Allies that care about moi very much. Huh, I feel sorry for anyone dumb enough to ally with you. So spill the tea. How'd you do it? Did you trick them into joining you? Or were they all just too brainless to know better? Hold your tongue. Honestly, do you have any idea how many followers I had? Another was trending across all social media. Did you just say another? Oui, madame. That was my internet alias back when I was still alive and kicking. There is one fan of mine in particular for whom I have high hopes. I know he won't let me down. You know, I still can't quite believe today's mission. Well, I was positively shocked to hear, blah blah blah, the same shit we heard earlier, the first time we rewinded here. Yada yada yada. When do we jump in? Are we really just gonna sit out and let this happen the entire fucking time again? And then we have to go back in time to change one extra thing because we sat here for whatever reason. Motoy. Signorindo, Désolé. This is my fight and my fight alone. Avenge me. I'm going to show you what I'm made of. And we didn't do anything. And he gets his ass beat again. A third time in a row. Why are we so shit at this? I don't understand. Rindude. Looks like Motoy's out for the count. That stuff he said about his fan is really bugging me. Was he talking about me? And what did he mean by about high hopes? Artorindo! Maybe I can find out if I get here a little earlier. Not like I've got anything to lose by trying. Dude, why are we so shit at this? Oh, geez, who would have guessed? Tipsy Toes Hall, very beaties. You know, at least I'm blowing through this a lot faster than normal. Than, like, average compared to the other ones, which is pretty sick. What, do we have to somehow convince Kanon to let us just either take the area or something? Okay, I'm back. I've got to know exactly, I don't know exactly what Motoy was talking about, no matter what it takes. At first, I thought he was just bluffing to scare Shoka, but something about what he said felt off. Thus, we set foot on Berry Beauty soil. Blah 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 blah. Time to figure out how to cut down the time we spend here. Booty dee dee dee. Nah, that'll never work. What you mean? Fighting them one by one will take way too much time. Absolutely. If there was some way to take them all down at once. We're only human here, Rindude. Beating all these guys in one shot is a bit much for us for. You don't get it, Fret? We were still too late to help Motoi. I mean, maybe we weren't. Yeah, I don't think so. It's called... You just fucking sat there! But I still need to hear the rest of his conversation with Shoka. Why? I've already gone back in time twice now and it still wasn't enough. If we're gonna make a real difference, it's now or never. So you want to take them all at once, huh? Then why don't you just gather all in one place?
I see.
That would, however, result in a battle of uber rank difficulty. No, not really. They're punks. Pusses. Pushovers. It's alright, we good for it. Sure glad someone thinks we are. Alright, let's do it. What? That's the only way we're gonna get to Motoi in time, Fret. But like, Rindude, he's on a rival team. Even if we save the guy, won't it come back to bite us in the ass later on? Maybe it will, but I can't just stand by and do nothing. Motoi's done so much for me. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't do everything I can to save him. And it's not just that. There's something I need to hear from him. No matter what. Alrighty then. So how are we gonna go about this? We just need to get all the players over here, right? Precisely. Although I struggle to imagine how exactly one would go about doing that. We drag their boss here is how. And now you've lost me. Same way I drag y'all around Shibuya. Wait, can you actually pull this off? Won't know until I try, yo. One would imagine our rival teams would act if their leaders were kidnapped. Especially if we happen to be in the midst of a turf war. Perhaps this plan of yours could work after all. I'll be right back. He's just gonna fucking find him and nap him? Gone like the wind. Wish I was that fast.
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo. Yeah? Things feel rather different from when you told us you would turn back time on Center Street. Would you care to update us on your trials and tribulations thus far? For example, is there anything in particular we should be worried about? Of course, if you do not feel up to sharing, I have my own ways of obtaining said information. No, I'll tell you. I don't need a repeat of last week right now. I heard something that bothered me, and I will look alive, champ. You're back already?
Excuse you?
Gag, I think I'm gonna be sick. Give it a minute, the rest of them will show up soon enough. Dear heavens, you really absconded their leader. It's like I always say, do the expected. Alright, thanks, Pete. And here comes the cavalry. This shall be about to remember. Here goes nothing. Did he just drag him along and he didn't really fight back? What the fuck? My guy really just said, I can't believe this ruffian trash is dragging me around while not fighting back at all.
Okay, we got this.
You had a real boss of the area. This is easy. This is not even close to a challenge, dude. Try a little hard, or y'all got grouped up for this meteor that doesn't actually do damage when it lands, it seems. And it more so impacts by leaving this big burn area. And they all are still grouped up, which is awesome for me. And wow, I hit a lot of them, but I didn't wipe any of them out yet. They're all getting grouped up again, like stupid little doo-doo heads. No, I wait out the timer. I'm gonna wait out the rest of the timer so I can actually combo them all. I didn't do as much as I thought I would. I popped 2 mashup attacks and they all grouped up and I just started mashing the buttons. Like, I'm surprised. I did do a lot of damage to all of them though, overall. Yeah, I guess I could make doing that. Not bad, not bad. Could have been way worse, I guess. Man, if those pin cooldowns weren't as long. Star ranking, man. I still got it though. Hey, just barely under a minute. Not bad, not bad. Mastered that pin, nice. It's a pretty good pin. I'll keep it for now. Alright, that saved us time. Wow, we actually pulled it off. Yeah, because they're pushovers, dude. They do nothing. In fact, they all piled up for us.
Hey.
Look alive, players. Time for another update. The Wicked Twisters just got some new turf, which means one thing and one thing only. Rip Varia Beauties. So far, so good. Now it's time to save Motoi, but only after I've heard everything he's got to say. Why? Why? This isn't logical. The logical thing would have just been like jump in there and then disrupt them, so that Motoi doesn't get all haughty toddy and be like, "Hey, this is my fight now. Don't step in," and then just gets one shot by getting stared at. I don't know what she did, but it just looked like she stared at him and he died. The music has changed. Bonjour, madame. Mr. Pureheart himself. I'm thrilled to finally meet you. What a pleasure. For you, maybe. But since you're here, tell me how long you've been stalking me exactly. I know you're the one that's been tattling on me to Ayano and Kubo. What?
Gross.
You little creep. Now, that attitude is unbecoming, senorita. Ah, one sec. And sent. Where are you, mi amigo? Tipsy Toes Hall. Oh, you're still a ways away. I'm afraid Choka's onto me. So we lied when they were already here. So, what's the deal? Got a crush on Mr. Twister or something? I mean, there must be some reason you keep lending them a hand. Whatever your reason, I hope it was worth it. Seeing as you did such a poor job covering your treacherous tracks. Which suited moi just fine. I got to take credit for those hints and curry favor with the Reapers by exposing you. Motoi's actually lying to everybody about everything and is in for his own benefit. Seriously, you couldn't write en histoire this good. Anyway, time to find out how long he'll be. I'm at Shibuya Stream. She's got me cornered. Motoi is not the guy we thought. I hate to rain on your parade, I really do, but there's no way you can, blah 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 blah. Understandable. Yeah, Motoi is actually on his high horse. Quite the plot twist. Except not really, I could tell, because his quotes were pretty dog shit.
Huh.
And Choka being the one who told them to go easy makes a lot more sense than Motoi. Why would Motoi have power over the support Reapers? It seems pretty backwards. So, oh, what the fuck is with his eyes?
Yes.
You're all that stands between me and I think he's really scraping to get out of here, and that's I feel like Rindo's just gonna let it happen now. That's crazy. He's heard what he has to say, and he's like, I don't want to help him anymore. Please don't tell me you jump in the middle. Okay, yeah, you just let it happen.
Later, loser.
Dude. No need to keep dreaming. Oh, he faked it. Because I'm making my dreams a reality. The Reaper's mantle belongs to moi. What? Now we're on Choka's side. Thank God. Because I like her. Motoi. What are you... Didn't think you'd be here... You'd get here so soon, mi amigo. What are you looking at me like that for? Aren't you gonna get over here and give me a hand? No, because now I know the truth. I finally see you for who you really are. A self-absorbed schemer. You never had any intention of helping us. The only person you ever wanted to help was yourself. Not a surprise, really. It's kind of expected. I just couldn't tell if it was Kanon or Motoi, and Motoi, I guess, was just the character that would give the biggest shock factor for this. Not bad, not bad. Well played, writers. Better late than never, I guess. I trusted you, you know.
But how?
I looked up to you. Oh, mi amigo, you're so naive. You put the pure hearts to shame. No, you put them to shame, dude. They are fucking pushovers. Have you forgotten that our very lives are on the line here? If you're not doing whatever it takes to get ahead, you're bound to get left behind. That's it, yo. I'm gonna tear this punk a new one. Believe me, I've had my eye on you wicked twisters for quite some time. Seeing as you survived my attempted sabotage of your duel with Suzukichi. Huh? Thought I'd share some juicy... Oh, the fact that he gave us false information, and he told us to say this thing to Suzukichi, and it actually just pissed him off. So you gave us that bad intel on purpose? Of course, and you fell for it. Only an absolute idiota would trust a total stranger. We Alestra forum goers have a name for people like you. A top tier troll. What she said, you're sick. I'm ready to kick his ass, Rindo. You just gotta say the word. Oh, fucking, I respect it. Beat. Brother in arms, brother in heart. I respect it. Oh, yeah? Well, I think... Sorry, but I'm a busy man. And I'm afraid I've run out of both time and patience. Ce n'est pas personnel. Now, how about you hand over your points so I can be on my way, mi amigo? I gotta take out Motoi now. I said earlier today, man, we haven't fought Kanon or Motoi yet, and here we are fighting Motoi. I am indeed going to see what he's got up his sleeve and why he's the leader, besides being scum. Yo! Alright, apparently is not solo here and just dragged on some pure heart guys. What the hell is this?
Shall we commence today's conferencia? First on the agenda, la victoire.
What the fuck? They're just throwing some shit at me. What is oh, it's supposed to be blocking up the screen, I see. I can't really do much if my pins are unplugged now. Yeah.
Gotcha. Leave it to me, yo. Thanks for the assistenza.
It's too bad they suck.
Nada without you.
Yeah, these guys are nothing. You are literally just getting bodied, my guy. What are you on about? They've got nothing. You have nothing to put behind your name, Motoi, besides shitty quotes that people listen to for some reason.
Wunderbar idea. And the Mundo needs to hear it.
Mundo. Fund me, please start.
What's he up to now, yo?
What the fuck? Oh, you got chains out. I gotta kill this fundraiser guy that I unfortunately can't really do anything about because I am... What? I hit him and it said pledge received. I don't know. I'm just gonna feed him Motoi for a hot minute, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. It got funded. What's that supposed to mean?
Looks like we've met our goal.
You get a... Oh, he just gets like a bonus? I'm just gonna run around and wait for my cooldowns. What do you think that's gonna do for you, bud? Absolutely nothing! You only brought out the one chain? Not another fund me. Alright, I'll just start the cooldown for that. Now we just wait. Great, I'm glad you got funded. You don't know how to aim for the life of you.
Looks like we've met our goal.
More reinforcements? That's it? I have a little more than that.
Don't sweat it, yo. We can take them.
Can't believe it. Motoi being a self-absorbed bastard is not the twist I was expecting, but I expected him to be, you know, bad somehow. Like, I feel like he had something up his sleeve that, you know, it was kind of obvious with the way they made him and the fact that, his quotes are so shit and Rindo apparently respects him for some reason. And, part of the Reaper's game is blowing your mind with shit that you didn't expect. Whether that's about people that are still alive that you know, or how people are really trying to do whatever they can to win the game. Unfortunately, it's real scummy. But now that this has been revealed, it makes a lot of things make sense now. Like, it doesn't make sense how he could be the one who tells the support reapers to make the missions easier when he has to participate in them. And it's kind of backwards where the support reapers were offering essentially like other ways to scrap up better points or more points. when they were behind, which is kind of what the DRS seemed to do. This fight's over, dude. You're washed. I'm apparently not targeting him. Where is he? Where'd he go? He is. Do I have to wipe out these guys first? Oh, is Motoy himself like Dunzo and then just gotta wipe out? Yeah. That was not a challenge. Yeah, but it makes a lot more sense now with the Suzukichi thing that I completely forgot about.
It is an honor to be recognized.
He lied to curry favor, and I can understand why Rindo wanted to go back. I guess there's a way he said it that makes it seem kind of off, which is why he sat there and did nothing. I don't know. It's kind of weird when I think about that, but hey, this is what happened instead, and the chapter didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Merde.
Justice is served.
Gotta say, I ain't really up for taking on Kitty Girl after that.
Yeah, me neither, man. Please be in our squad.
Well, this is awkward. Hey, Motoy.
Ironic, isn't it? Looking down on someone you looked up to.
Everything went wrong. I was supposed to beat you to the target and take her down. I was supposed to become a Reaper.
Is that what they promised you? Probably would have been a broken,
Oh, as if.
empty promise.
A loser like you could never become a Reaper.
Yeah, I would agree with
You're
that.
wrong.
No, no.
Everything I've done will not be in vain. Everything? You mean how you lied and cheated? I sure do, mi amigo.
That is the way of a Reaper, but I don't know about
You
the
and I both
Shinjuku
know
Reapers.
this
They
was
might
never
run a
a
little
fair
differently.
fight. Even if we took the top spot, the tables would have turned on us soon enough. They don't play fair. Why should we?
Ugh.
The best laid plans of mice and Motoy, eh? And here I was, all set to congratulate you and welcome you into our ranks.
Mr. Kubo, wait!
But not if you can't hold your own against a fellow Reaper.
Please, listen to me.
Yeah, you had fucking reinforcements in the wings. You're a pussy.
Shoka deserves to be punished for abusing her position.
I don't know about that.
You know she's been conspiring with the Wicked Twisters.
I wouldn't say that.
And the only reason you do is because I informed you.
No.
Surely I deserve some sort of reward for helping the Reapers save face.
Okay, kid. How's about I give you one more chance?
So you're gonna trust this total stranger? Sounds like something only an absolute idiota would do.
Turning his own words against him. Cheeky.
Oh, would you can it? I bet you haven't even said a single word to Shiba about this runt.
Huh?
No point hyping him up to the boss before he's proved himself.
Proved himself by beating me? Even if he can't beat a real Reaper like...
I'd watch your mouth if I was you, dollface.
What?
Wouldn't want to make the boss any angrier.
What? What was she gonna say?
I'd have thought that target on your back was enough to make you realize the severity of your situation. Let's just hope it ain't too late to get on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
No, don't erase her.
She's been helping us? Wait a sec. Does that mean she's the one who sent us those clues
The clues yesterday, understandable. Everything before that, I am not really sure about how she helped us really, aside from like
I ain't here to
dropping
tell you what
hints
to
every
do,
now and again.
You have told the higher-ups about me, haven't you?
Eh? Oh, no, not yet. I was just on my way to go talk to him. But it's looking like maybe today ain't your day. Here's an idea. Why don't you try again next week?
Next week?
No.
But my team's in last place now.
That's
There might not even
unfortunate.
be a next week for me.
You hate to see it.
Well, them's the breaks.
Please, Mr. Kubo, I can beat her. Just let me prove it to you.
Tell you what. Do me one better. Beat the Twisters too, and I'll consider it.
I don't think that's possible. Considering he couldn't even just beat us.
Oh, but we literally just beat the guy.
Exactly.
But why must we fight? Haven't I already proven my worth as an informant?
Yeah, fuck that. No one needs an informant in the Reapers. They have eyes everywhere anyways.
I exposed the traitor in your ranks.
I wouldn't say that.
You could have found yourselves in grave danger without my...
But look who's the one in grave danger now. That a problem? If you ain't up to the test, then I think we're done here.
I feel a strange sense of sympathy.
I don't. Play the game, you play dirty tricks, you face the consequences.
Alright, time's up. Guess taking out the target was beyond use today. We'll send official notice of your failure later. So keep an eye out for that. Bye for now.
No, wait! Guess I'm done for. It's curtains from moi.
That certainly wasn't the way I thought the day would go, but I like it. It was a lot of build up for it though, and it kind of felt really weird the way that we sat there the second time we rewinded time.
Motoy, be honest with me. You used to be another. Were you lying to people and screwing them over like this back then too? I was a really huge fan. You know, your words spoke to me.
That's your own fault.
They spoke to me too. That's why I decided to make them my own.
What?
I just slapped my name on other people's content. Didn't write a thing.
Yeah, at least your words don't suck, and you just took words that suck, which I actually might be worse. Never mind.
Are you kidding me? You're a con artist.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say that. Think of it this way. All those great posts would have gone unseen if I hadn't salvaged them.
Oh, dude, he's like those fucking... he's like those Twitter accounts that just copy-paste old memes. Or, like, just steals other tweets. Fuck you.
After all, better to use them than to lose them, right?
No.
I didn't steal. I recycled.
Cut the crap.
That blog got me a lot of work and made a lot of people happy, including you. Sounds like a win-win to me. But those days are gone. Another is a thing of the past. And now my future isn't looking great either.
Yeah, you don't have one
All
at this point.
left is to await my demise. See you on the other side.
He's gonna...
In an unexpected twist, today's target lives to fight another day.
Probably gonna make a break. Desperate attack on the Ruinbringers. Try and get out of the game, get wiped like the DRS. And meets an unfortunate fate. You'll hate to see it.
While the Ruinbringers maintain their impressive lead.
Yeah, no.
Rin, dude.
Game's rigged, we know
Let's
that
leave
now,
him
for
be
sure.
today, yo.
We figured that out probably like the day, like yesterday or the day before.
Agreed.
More stupid birds. $3 FP. That didn't take as long as I thought, which is honestly really graceful. That was one of the shorter chapters actually. Shoka darling, please, enough is enough. What? I didn't do anything.
What?
Don't play coy with me. You know exactly what you've done. Now you must promise to do as I say. Then Sheba will surely see fit to forgive you. Assuming I even want his forgiveness. Honestly, I'd rather just do as I please. Cease that childish behavior this instant. The mere thought of being unable to see you again, it brings me to tears, darling. Ayano, I trust you will do right by me, Shoka. She's also probably using Shoka. Unless they truly do have a deep relationship that is unexplored to me, the player. But I feel like she's just using her. After the little bit after their conversation in the previous day. Day 7, though. It's finally here. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. End of the second week.
Sup, Rin, dude? It's finally time.
Yes, sir.
I feel rather jittery.
Let's hurry up and kick them clowns to the curb, yo.
Can't wait.
Oh, Kanon messaged me, by the way.
What'd she say?
Susukichi's gonna be wandering the city today.
Is Sugami also doing
Stay
that?
on his tail, but stay out of trouble. For now.
What's that supposed to mean?
The Ruin Bringers tend to go about their business separately.
Uh-huh.
Unless one of them ends up in a sticky situation, that's when they send backup.
Why do you know that?
Kinda like when we first met Beat.
So don't try to be a hero. As soon as you find Susukichi, let me know.
Is Minamimoto gonna pop up again? I'd love to see that, because he literally was not involved in the second week at all.
I'll do whatever I can to keep Sugami at bay.
No, oh, I respect Kanon. Oh yeah, this is why you're top 3.
Shiba should sound the alarm once I've engaged her, so be on the lookout.
There's certainly a third girl. Let me tell you, they're in the top 3. It's Kanon and Choka. I'm not gonna put Nagi there. Not yet, at least. But there is a third girl that I'm sure is up there.
That'll be your cue to take down Susukichi, and come help us with Sugami.
That's a lot to ask for.
Sadly, the beauties and I aren't tough enough to beat her on our own.
That's pretty obvious. You can barely beat us. In fact, you can't beat us at all.
But at least we can stop her from rendezvousing with a big guy.
Yeah, those two would not be fun to play against
So let's get
together.
you in the first place and out of this game.
See you soon, Twisters.
Give me the heart.
Well, how's about we hop to it then?
Yeah, let's just skip on over.
What if we're so simple?
Alright, since it is the final day, I will actually take some time to grind the day.
Okay,
But not today,
here we
obviously.
go.
Not this session.
Welcome to the final day. The higher they climb, the harder they fall. The greater your spoils shall be.
That was in the trailer, but it was also the same quote from last week.
Time to bring the Ruin Bringers leader out of hiding. Can't wait to get a good look at their ugly mug, yo.
I, for one, can wait.
Stay with us, boss.
Huh? It's from Motoy.
That's surprising. Is he okay?
Ah, who fucking cares? No one likes him anymore. Hey Rindo, I'm sorry for deceiving you. I'd planned to escape the game by myself. But as you saw yesterday, that plan went up in smoke.
It sure did.
That being said, I don't intend to go down without a fight.
Oh, he's gonna screw up everything. He's just gonna run it down to someone. That's
Brother
what I
don't
know.
when to quit.
Like Fuya before me, I shall face the Ruin Bringers head on.
Yeah, geez, what a surprise.
Best of luck, Rindo.
Stop sending these quotes. We know they're not yours.
If ever your throat begins to thirst, have a sip of water first.
Yeah, Fret, his like facial expression right now is exactly how I feel.
Kinda wish he'd just stay out of it. He's not exactly helping.
He's doing the opposite of helping.
New calamity approaches.
Seriously, stay with us, boss.
Let's go look for Motoy first. Better to stop him before he does something stupid.
Good idea, but I don't think that's possible at this point in
Let
time.
me just reply to him real quick.
I don't think that's
Hey,
gonna help either.
Motoy, we're looking for the Ruin Bringers too.
What?
Well, what'd you tell him?
Why are you so confused and
To
lost?
hold off on getting into any fights.
Here's hoping he listens.
Oh,
Hey.
still can't believe she helped us out. Never thought she was the selfless type. Am I supposed to thank her or something? You working?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, they take her out of commission for now?
so just hanging out?
You know, I'm not a Reaper anymore.
Poggers, join our team?
What? You mean
That I got kicked out? Yeah. Now I'm back to being a regular old player, like you. Had nothing better to do, so I came to say hi. Anyway, later, loser.
Wouldn't that put you in the bottom?
Wait a sec.
Unless the Pure Hearts actually have
How
like
did she
0
get kicked
points.
out? And what's she gonna do now?
Yeah, if the Pure Hearts have 0 points now, then I think she'd be fine if they like gave her starter points and she just went around cleaning up noise. But is she gonna be our partner for the 3rd week? I feel like there's a third week. There's no shot we just get out of this week, right? Obviously. No shot. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna do some research prep on what the dealio is. Let's check if there's graffiti, because then if there is, I have to save again. And there isn't. I will do all the customization later. I will maybe go back and complete the quest and, you know, get the gold crowns. What is this? Hold the more magnet stuff. Alright, I'll get it, I guess. It's aight. There's someone that needs help here, right? There's some quests that we can do. I might go back, do some other stuff off screen when I have time. Probably won't do it though by the next session. More connections though. Someone's gonna be here, but we still can't even get to them in the first place. Shoka's a player. Which is something else.
What to do?
1, 2. Should be a stream and should be a Hikari. Alright, since I unlocked the friendship thing, I have to save again. But interesting development with Motoi. Oops, shiz. Interesting development. Something that I could kind of see coming, because they started with Kanon coming up to us and being like, hey, we should form an alliance. It's better to play together to take down this one team because the game's rigged anyways, and if we still end up not winning at all, if none of us win, then the game's completely rigged and we have no hope. And Rindo was so on the fence about it because he didn't know if he could trust her, he didn't know if she was going to be selfish about it, and there was a lot of build-up with that. And it seemed that since Motoi was kind of in and out and quote-unquote helping us, in reality he was taking credit for things that Shoka was helping us with within the week. It was pretty obvious Motoi was going to be exposed as someone who didn't really want to help us. I didn't think they would take the turn and say, oh yeah, dude, I just essentially plagiarized a bunch of other people. I took their posts, I took their quotes, posted them as my own, and pretended that I thought of all of them, took credit, and then I used everyone else. And I don't really like the way the time travel aspect worked. I'm glad it didn't take forever. I'm glad it didn't take the estimated 4 to 5 hours. And it just took actually way less time than the other days this week so far. But that was an interesting way to make Motoi twisted. It was an unexpected turn. And I like it, but I just don't like the way that we went back in time multiple times, heard him say some shit, and Rindo never jumped in, and he sat there the entire time. And he was just like, something about the way he is, the words he said really bothered me for some reason. I wouldn't have thought that. I think the obvious thing would have been like, Rindo hears him say, oh, there's a really big fan of me out there, and I know he won't disappoint me. Which is kind of sus, now that I think about it. Because it's like, why is he banking on Rindo so much? And, I don't think that should have motivated Rindo to just sit there and watch Motoi get wiped again and then go back in time. But it happened. I'm sure there's a better way to do it that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but that's probably my only qualm with it. Aside from that, it's well done. Well done. Tip my hat off to you, Square Enix writers, game designer. And the Shoka being a player now is surprising, actually. I thought she would just, you know, be out of commission as a Reaper, but just chilling out, not actually fired, and she's fired. So that's really interesting. We'll play out this day another time. Next session, I plan to probably grind as well as... yeah, just probably grind while playing out the story, and then I don't think I'll go back quite yet. Probably maybe after the final day. But I want to get through the game as soon as possible. Can't wait. Finish this day later. Thank you so much for watching. If you were watching, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching the VOD. Much appreciated. I hope you have a good day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is you are watching this. Thank you so much for checking me out. I will see you another time. Later.